extremely well, and it all started in the first inning. Got in a little bit of a jam, and then Drasen showed what he showed all year with his guts, and found a way to get a strikeout with the bases loaded and only one out. We get out of that inning, start to settle in, and then pitched just a great game. So can't say enough about what Drasen did. Defensively, we were outstanding. Thought Adam Walton had a great day at shortstop. Reed Roper did an outstanding job on some plays. And then the bottom of the order with Will Krug and Ryan Roper, and then the top of the order driving those guys in. But it was a great team win, and again, it goes back to the pitching and what Drasen did today.
Questions for the guys?
First 2 innings, actually, I was trying to fastball command, but I was able to slow down a little bit and do hands off for the game and stuff like that. But I was able to hit the strike play and just keep them on the play.
You seem to pick up the pace as you went further in the game. Is that normal growth?
I like to work fast. It's good for the infielders, keeps them in the game and stuff like that. And I think that showed today because they made a bunch of good plays. Can't credit them enough.
The way this game kind of played out,
it's certainly struggling with everything. It seems to be making work for you. Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out as well. But as long as I can get past the third, usually cruise from there. So just limit bad pitches I will make early on, and get some key strikeouts when I have to, and keep them crossing home.
Another complete game for you. You kind of like that mentality of being the workhorse of this pitching staff.
I do. I take pride in that because everyone expects me to go out there and go at least 7 every time, and I take pride in that.
When we're playing our best is when we're aggressive to play on the base paths. We're a veteran team, so we know when we can take the extra base, and a lot of times, especially in close games like these, taking the extra base is huge. Push another run across or two, and we just did that today. We were aggressive, and thankfully it worked out for us.
I don't know, last week wasn't your best week, but you feel like you're back to becoming
Yeah, I think last week I started off slow, and then I started pressing a little bit, and it kind of changed the way I played. But I had a good week of practice this week, and didn't lose any confidence out there. So I knew I was going to be ready to go this weekend, and wanted to prove to the coaching staff and the team that that was the shortstop and lead up to that win all year. Me and Coach had a little talk, you can say.
It was one-sided.
Yeah, I didn't get any words in, but just being back at the home field in front of the home fans has been great. Like I said, I had a great week of practice, and that really just helped me build confidence into this weekend. So
you got all the other runs from that one inning. What allowed you guys to score runs today?
That was the second or third time through the order, so we were able to see him a couple times, and we just put some good swings on the ball, tried to bail it up, and like we said earlier, when we're aggressive on the base pass like we were, good things happen. We like putting pressure on the other team, so we did that today and strung a couple hits together, and thankfully pushed a couple across.
Do you think it benefited you guys by not having to play yesterday with the rain out and coming back today fresh?
I don't know if it benefited us or not. It's always nice to have a day off and go get work in. We got some good work in the indoor facility yesterday. But if we played yesterday, we were ready to go. I don't know if it would have made a difference playing yesterday or today. Our bullpen was fresh, just having to do a complete game on Friday. So, any day we'll be ready to go.
So do you expect Drasen to settle in and just kind of breathe through the lineups like he did?
Yeah, I expected usually from the first pitch. That wasn't the case today. But, every time he's out there, I have confidence he's going to go at least 7 or 8 innings, and he pounds the strike zone, gets a lot of ground balls and weak contact, and it's great playing defense behind him. Like he said, keeps us on our toes, and every time he's out there, I expect him to be the workhorse that he is, and throw at least 7.
Drasen, the Notre Dame coach said he thought you were maybe a changed pitcher after your teammates scored 3 runs for you. Is there some truth to that? Did you feel more confidence, or did you feel more aggressive?
Not really. I wouldn't say that. I would just say pitching with a lead is a lot better than being tied, obviously. But your mentality changes a little bit. You're trying to attack them a little bit more than you would, say, first through the 3rd inning, and put the pressure on them to string hits together and score runs.
Hey, Drasen, Tyler was warming up. Did you and Coach talk about a point where you were coming out, like the sideline on or anything?
No, we didn't.
Did it feel pitch count at all? Was there a number that if you reached, that you were coming out?
We didn't really talk about that. I'm sure he had something in mind. But, I was fully prepared to finish that game.
Okay, you guys are released.
Thank you.
Kevin gets most of the publicity between he and Drasen. Is that something that Drasen's comfortable with? Do you think he would prefer not to be in the spotlight so much?
This team's so unselfish. There's not one person that cares who gets the attention. All they care about is winning, and that's why we've won at a high level. At different times during the year, you've had different guys that have gotten a lot of attention. Drasen doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's a very mature individual. He's been through the battles here. He's been a great pitcher for us, and again, all he cares about is what happens with the team. We feel good going through the winners bracket and coming out tomorrow against a team that's going to have to play multiple games, more games than you, and so people are going to have to go to their bullpens a little bit more, have gone to their bullpens. I feel good about where we're at. We've got one of the best pitchers in the country that hadn't thrown a pitch yet, and so that's a luxury to have.
Let's get the same thing as Drasen. It's kind of become a typical start for him is to give up some base runners early and then not much after that. Any idea of that, or how does he handle that?
Well, as I said, I thought we won the game as it unfolded. I mean, you can't tell at that time, but I thought we won the game in the first inning as you look back just because of his guts. You look at his starts, he cares so much. He's so amped up and excited to go out and pitch each and every time that at times he throws through his break. I mean, he's a sinker ball, change-up type pitcher, and sometimes when he's a little bit too strong because the adrenaline's going early, he elevates some pitches. They're a little flat, gets himself in a little bit of a jam, and then as he settles down and tires out a little bit, he becomes, I don't want to say unhittable by any means, but he becomes very, very tough to hit. He's very sharp, and the thing that's so special about him and a lot of our guys, the fact that when they hit some adversity or things don't go well, they have the composure to continue to battle and eventually settle down. You saw that on what was it, Friday night with Kevin. Wasn't real good, but found a way to get through. Drasen, struggled a little bit the first inning or so, found a way to settle down, then was just outstanding the rest of the way.
Who will start tomorrow?
John Kravitz will start tomorrow. Stick with our same order.
Coach, the aggressive base running in that 5th inning was key. Not only just aggressiveness, but being smart and getting good reads. How much does that play into your success offensively?
Well, it always plays into our success. We like to put pressure on people, but our guys are smart enough to know when to run and when not to. Taking or going first to third in that inning when we scored was crucial. We had the right base runners on base that can move a little bit, and that makes a difference. But base running has been very, very good for us. And anytime the defense is thrown to maybe the wrong base, at times we've been able to move the back runner up and score multiple runs that way.
And like you to respond to something Lance Moore, the Notre Dame pitcher, said. He was talking about going through your lineup, and he said the key is to just make sure nobody's on when David Carrion hits a double. What do you have to say about that?
Well, that helps, I'm sure. We've been very, very good the entire year because it's a new person every day. You know, David Carrion's had a great year. You look at his numbers, they're better than everybody's on the team. But if you look at the game-winning hits and the number of people that have come through in clutch situations, it's 1 through 9, and David's one of those 9. You know, today, I guess I can refute that because we had a runner on first and he doubled, nobody scored, so I guess Moyer was wrong on that one. Yeah, but Dave's done a great job, and you know, you just hope that we do have runners in scoring position when he's up, but if not, somebody else is going to take care of business for us.
Can you imagine being in a better position, being 2-0, not having used a relief pitcher yet?
Nope. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. And again, our guys, this isn't anything new for us. We've gone into a lot of game 3s and series in this same situation because of our starting pitching, because of the aggressiveness that we have, the way we've taken care of business from an offensive standpoint. And so we are in good position, but it's not going to be easy. We've still got at least one tough game, hopefully not 2, but one tough game to get through, and you know, we'll see how that turns out and then move on and see, you know, when the next game is.